our predictions of what we think Marvel's like fourth phase is going to look like.
Are we doing a phase of what they're going to show at the panel?
Let's just say what they're going to show at the panel, and then possibly what could be a surprise or announcement or two. I think they show off a little bit more than just the imminent announcements, but I don't know.
So they got an hour and a half, so I can't see it just being like, here's this, here's that, here's this.
Right, yeah.
Well, like they have rumors of that they're going to be doing like a potential thank you of 10 years. That alone can take an hour.
Yeah.
I say they've got the original 6 Avengers signing there, so no doubt they're doing like a thank you, farewell thing for them.
Yep.
Started that off for like half an hour or whatever, and then. Yeah.
So I think the stuff we can all agree on, right? Black Widow, Eternals, Shang-Chi.
Yes.
Yep.
Doctor Strange 2, Black Panther 2, Captain Marvel 2 guarantee. Like, those are all safe bets to go with.
Yeah. Maybe a timeline of like where they're going to be.
Maybe, yeah.
Coming out. Maybe not the dates, but like this is their order.
Like show off the Netflix stuff, or not Netflix, the Disney Plus stuff that's going to rival Netflix.
Yeah.
So, you know, 2 of those shows, maybe announce a new one. I could see that happening realistically. And then we got a big old question mark.
See, now here's the thing. Spider-Man 3. Did they announce it or did Sony announce it? Because this is the first time that they've got like a new slate.
Right.
Where they can actually, they know they got a Spider-Man movie to be made. So
I think it was Marvel that actually said that it was.
Well, Marvel said that, you know, like he was coming to Civil War, but okay, I'm gonna go with Disney's gonna announce it. Like they'll announce a 3rd Spider-Man movie. It'll be Spider-Man 3, but it ain't gonna have a logo, you know, the title or something, you know, Home whatever. So
be Home Alone.
Sure.
Home Alone.
Yeah, Home Alone. Yeah.
Homeschooled.
Oh, jeez.
He ain't going back to school after that ending.
No more home. It's gonna be Spider-Man.
Dark.
No more home.
He's gonna be on the run.
Yeah.
Homeless.
Little bum Spider-Man.
So he's gonna turn into B. Parker
Yeah, he's gonna look all washed up and.
in sweatpants.
I mean,
Poor Holland.
I mean, even if they don't, we know it's a guaranteed movie, so they don't have to per se announce it. But I feel like after the success, and they're literally like, they're out there. Far From Home is about to hit $1 billion. Like, why wouldn't you be like, hey, you're all liking Spider-Man, right? How about that shocking ending? Well, here's the 3rd film. It's gonna happen in 2 years. Surprise! You knew it was coming. Like,
So it makes sense.
Yeah, it
I think
does.
Thor 4's got to be in there as well. Like,
Yup.
I can't see why that would be announced now and not be there for Comic-Con.
When all the Avengers walk off stage and Chris Hemsworth remains on stage, that would make sense.
Can he be wearing his fat suit, please?
Oh,
Like, can he
please.
do that?
Yes.
That would be amazing. He just comes
Give
on
him the wig
stage
and everything.
with his axe.
Oh wow, we missed the obvious on Guardians 3. They're gonna.
Yeah.
I predict they'll bring out James Gunn on stage.
See, my thing with Guardians is that too far away? Because I don't think they're going to announce everything.
Because they also
So
do
I
a
think they'd
D23 in what, like 2 months?
Yeah.
Yeah, and D23, they're not going to have a lot of time for that because that's more of a shared panel thing.
Right.
This is all for them, like an hour and a half to themselves. They might get like 10 minutes in an hour and a half panel.
To me,
D23.
it feels almost like symbolic that you bring out James Gunn on stage a year from when you fired him, like almost to the date at the kickoff of
That's
San Diego.
true.
You know, like
That's true. Wow, it has been a year.
that
Christ.
to me feels like that would be like the ultimate. Hey, Guardians 3, and guess what? Guess who's back? And he comes out on stage. It's like, oh, okay, here we go. Like it's
We're sorry.
yeah.
So I think you're guaranteed, like, you're definitely going to get Black Widow and you're going to get a ton from that. You might get some footage. They've been filming for a while. You'll definitely get concept art for Taskmaster and stuff.
I would like to see some footage.
I think Eternals might take up the most amount of time.
Yep. Yeah.
Because, you know, it's a safe bet they're going to bring out the cast. So you're going to have, like, Jolie, Hayek, Madden. I'm saying Millie Bobby Brown. I don't care what everyone's being like, oh, no, she can't do it. It's like, no, she's there. I know she's denying it, but like she's there. Like,
well, she's also sat there and denied things before, and then like 2 days later, it's like,
I mean, okay, Brie Larson denied she was in Captain Marvel at San Diego Comic-Con 3 hours before she walked out on stage. Like, same with Black Panther cast, same with other, like...
I was going to say, Paul Rudd denied it, Cumberbatch denied it.
Paul Rudd literally 24 hours before on a red carpet was like, I've never heard those rumors. I don't even know what Ant-Man is. And it's like, oh, okay.
And they all say the exact same things. It's kind of like, just like... unless she's the one time where it's actually like, I have no idea what you're talking about.
Right.
She's like...
Maybe she knows she's going to be in a Marvel film and they haven't told her what it is. She's like, I don't know what you're talking about, guys.
I
just like everyone jumping on how she said it. It's like, I'm not in one yet. It's just kind of like, it's because the deal's not signed, is it?
Right, exactly.
The ink's not dry, so we all know.
To me, Eternals has also got to use up a big chunk of time because they got to tell everybody why this is the most important franchise going forward. Like, no, we're not dealing with just the future. We're dealing with the entirety of Marvel. Like, everything here now. Like, it's kind of important, Like,
so I would say Shang-Chi would get a fair chunk of time as well, but we don't know if they got a cast for that yet.
Exactly, that's the thing.
There's rumors that they're trying to gun for one right now.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, I don't think you're going to get it in time, to be honest, but...
We're going to get Namor's actor.
I mean, we could.
Don't do this to me!
I think it's more likely you get the Fantastic Four as a little, like, end-off. Like, they walk out and come back on again.
Oh, can we just have the thing sit there and be like, oh, did you guys see this? The poster that was or the billboard in Far From Home? We're hoping you're excited for what's coming next, and the 4 is a question mark. Can we just like have that? And then that's when they announce Phase 4. Then they end it with Fantastic Four.
Yeah, it's all the future will be fantastic.
Oh, yeah. That's not.
Is somebody actually gonna walk on stage with a drum kit and just be like, and walk off?
No, it'll be Feige will have a button that it just instead of
it's just the air horn, button. Just like no.
No. You guys he's gonna pull a Peter Moore from the old E3s with the tattoos. But Feige's going to rip his shirt, and it's going to be a giant 4 on his chest.
He's just got all 4 of them on his back. Like Ben Affleck and the Phoenix. Just like,
Oh, my goodness.
Or he's tattooed his head like the Thing's rocks. That's why he's bald.
He takes off his hat, and he's tattooed like a rock.
Oh, my God.
That would be the greatest thing ever.
It's like, it's time to admit Feige. Nah, he's gone nuts.
I would like it if he's just like, you guys weren't expecting a splash, were you? When he pulls a string and just everybody gets covered in water, he's like, Namor, bitches, and runs off.
Now all your phones are broken.
He like slimes them all like those old Nickelodeon shows, except it's water and Namor.
They still slime people on the awards.
What?
Yeah. It's their biggest thing.
What, like MTV or something?
No, Nickelodeon awards. They still slime.
Get out of here.
Yes, they do.
Jibby jabber.
They have an awards every year.
You guys just trying to make
the Kids' Choice Awards.
Just YouTube it. They have it every year.
John Cena has hosted like the last 3 years of this.
That's it, because John Cena's going to be the thing. It makes sense. This is the greatest panel. If it doesn't do all this, the panel I built up in my head and headcanon now cannot possibly be matched.
But what about Disney Plus shows?
Alright, so we know the Winter Soldier and Falcon is happening.
Excuse me, it's the Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
Oh, okay.
It's that way.
It's Captain America and the Winter Soldier?
Not officially, actually.
Yeah. So then...
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if they changed the name on stage, like Serpent Society.
They just erase it. They're like, wait, hold on, I have the iPad for this. And they just sit there and they're like pulling like a Tony Stark during his trial. And they just go, hold on. And they're drawing on a pad and it shows
They're John Maddening new logos right in front of us.
Yeah, that'd be hilarious.
So
the intern's sweating because he's trying to make it quickly.
So then we know that's happening. We know Loki and we know WandaVision, right? So that's the 3 we know are official.
Yeah.
how about left field? Like
Avengers Academy, and that's where you put Casey. You have Ant-Man as one of the teachers, or Cassie, not Casey. Cassie.
I would love Scott Lang teaching people. So this is how we do break-ins. Didn't we just learn that? That's all I know. That's all I know. I'm sorry, kids.
He's security now. Ex-con security.
He be teaching magic.
Yeah.
All those magic cards.
He'd be the magic teacher. And then you have Wasp. She's actually sitting there teaching them about Pym particles and science and like martial arts. And
I could see an Avengers Academy series. You bring in like maybe a Ruffalo and someone else to kind of oversee it, and then you have a bunch of younger. Like
I think you'd need to announce other shows before that.
Yeah.
Imagine if they did Iron Man 1, and it's like, hey, Avengers, and then it's like, oh yeah, then his Cap, his Thor, his. No.
Yeah, that's true. I don't know. What are you feeling? I don't know. Like,
I think Hawkeye's a safe bet. Get Kate in there.
Yeah.
Maybe Sif. Maybe because what's her face is free.
To me, I want something unexpected. Like, I want something nobody's rumored about, or something like that to kind of just shock us. Be like, wow, I did not see that coming. Like,
well, if you sit there and if it is the Avengers Academy, it's just an academy to help train the minds of the next generation of heroes.
But you need you need an Avenger in there, then. That's the thing. Like,
you've got Spider-Man, who's now finally has confidence in himself.
Well, Sony ain't going to let him on there. I don't have that feeling.
You've got Hulk. You can renegotiate Ruffalo's stuff. He's also CG, so all you need is his voice.
Do War Machine, I guess.
I say War Machine was rumored a while ago.
That's the one I would want. If they drop that, give us the backstory so I could see him drop the damn tank.
Yeah. And also, Don Cheadle has said that they were working on the movie. But they never kind of went anywhere. So maybe they worked it into a show.
Yeah.
I can see that happening. Just give us a Yelena. If you're going to have Black Widow, be like, here's Yelena. No. Why not? And then she can start the Avengers Academy or whatever.
Well, you can also have Pepper. She could be the one who actually helps fund and start it. Because,
the new generation of heroes?
Yeah, because it's something Tony wanted. He already gave Edith to Spider-Man. You have Happy watching over him. She could be helping and create this because she wants a school for Morgan to be a part of.
Would it be out of the realm of possibility that maybe Feige could oversee a Hulu show?
Oh, he's overseeing all of them.
Because, I know now they're going to be more connected, and there's some... I would like it if they're now, we're announcing a Hulu series, and here's that Moon Knight Kevin Feige's teased before. Give him a Moon Knight. Don't give it to Jeff Loeb. No disrespect to Jeff Loeb, but...
they're the same at this point. There's no...
Right, now they're one
the same,
roof,
but the company is it's all one. So if they announce, Marvel TV is there. So if they do announce a Moon Knight or whatever, then Feige's still overseeing it to an extent.
Right. I want something none of us see coming. That's my thing.
Can they also announce the crossover episode of Runaways and Cloak and Dagger?
Yeah.
That will probably be in New York.
Yeah.
That's when they always take those shows.
Yeah.
Just trying to think, what other shows could they do?
Blade. I mean, not.
I suppose they could do
Plus,
Nova. Make Nova a Disney Plus show. That's been rumored for a while.
If you do the younger Nova, sure. I mean, if you do Sam, that could really work.
I mean, you could still do it with Ryder.
That's yeah.
Make it a police procedure in space.
No. Yeah.
Well,
NCIS space.
Are they going to sit there and do another space show because they wanted to keep the shows more grounded while everything else is...
The only grounded one of these shows is probably going to be Falcon and Winter Soldier.
Yeah, it seems that they're going a little
WandaVision's
out there.
not grounded in the slight. That's going to be but...
Well, I meant grounded meaning not in space.
Oh, not in space. Oh.
Grounded, like home base.
On Earth, yeah.
Can we... what about Miss Marvel?
Yeah.
Then you can actually have...
yeah.
You could potentially bring in then Carol for a episode.
Yeah.
And have Miss Marvel.
Finish it off with it. Yeah.
I think she gets built up honestly after the sequel. That's just my feeling on it.
So
But...
the question is, do they do Young Avengers and Champions at the same time, or do they merge the two, or do they do one then the other?
Oh, you could do same time.
Because like one isn't necessarily a
Right.
Young Avenger.
Now, okay, how about this? Is anybody going to mention what happened to New Warriors?
Probably not.
Okay, so another year after, like 3 years after they shot the pilot. Perfect.
I think it's like 4 now. They still want to do it. It's just kind of like, yeah, I need to.
Yeah.
They could come out at D23 and be like, hey, remember this?
Yeah.
We've had to recast everyone now.
They're gonna show us the New Mutants trailer. The new Mutants.
But they want good headlines.
The new.
Oh.
New.
I mean, after the amount of reshoots, yeah, it would be new.
The newer mutants. Ta-da! This time with more magic and stuff.
Give me a magic show, Marvel. That's magic with a K. Or an Ileana show.
It would be funny if they attempted to do recastings of that. Or not recastings, but reshoots. When you sit there and you have the girl who plays Arya Stark, and she's like aged.
She's aged her 3 years since they shot it. Oh boy.
Even though she's like 20, so she shouldn't have aged that much. It's just like,
She's definitely like, her face is matured.
She's gotten that brand growth where you look at her and you're like, what the hell happened here? So, I guess we'll know. But hey, next week's podcast, guys, we're gonna have a lot to talk about. So
we're gonna have to have like 3 podcasts next week.
Join us there, and hopefully, San Diego ends up being worth the hype.
Yep, because for people who are listening right now, yes, we didn't talk about such and such getting announced because this was before.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, this comes out before anyways, that's alright.
Well, it doesn't matter, they do it anyway.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do. Someone listens to it like a week later, like, why did you talk about this? I was like, look at the date, dude.
They're my favourite comments. Like 2 years later, you didn't talk about this. It's like, well, you're funny that.
Have you considered the year that this was recorded in? Thanks.
Oh my gosh.